Hello, everybody. It's Jochen Hayden, and I'm back with the Desert Wolf versus Locust Center campaign. This is December 12th, 1941. Okay. The Japanese capture Batangas, and the Allies recapture Dot Base. Ooh, that's really loud. Turn that down a little bit. Okay, so it looks like the Japanese are landing more troops at Wake or something, and these 5-inch coastal guns are ripping them up. Look at that. Some shell hits there. Ooh, this might be, well, okay, never mind. I was hoping to see these guys duke it out, but it looks like neither one of them want to fight. They probably don't have the ammo for it. Ooh, another mine hit. That's like the third mine hit that I've heard in a row. So Loka is not being very careful with his ship movements. He's driving his stuff into mines. We'll have to look and see what it was. Well, there you go. Already dealing with submarines. Hmm. These are sublade mines. These are Japanese mines. Uh-oh. That's something Japanese sank just before that. Oh! That's a big one. Ah, bummer, man. Mark 10, Mark 14 again. That would have been a heck of a haul if he'd hit that thing. Tarakuni Maru, man, that thing's big. Something is sinking, and that's Japanese sinking. All right, so we're already back to landing something at Wake again. I think it's probably just too little, too late. Okay, more damage as we unload presumably supplies here. All these subs would make me bonkers as the Japanese right now. Couldn't handle this. Oh man, that's no bueno. These are the 3 damaged destroyers that we've been chasing for the last few days. I'm thinking this is the Pensacola here, and I think it's gonna rip these guys up. Yeah. Oh, okay, Louisville. Okay. It's only gonna take 1 or 2 8-inch shells to really put these guys down. They're already damaged. Hmm. Japanese are really putting up a good fight here. If they're gonna go down, they're gonna go down swinging. Oh, that... yeah. They can't take many of those. Come on, Louisville, get in there. There we go. Get another 8-inch shell into the Umikaze. And Kawakaze takes another one. That's going to put that one down, I think. Let's see if the Louisville can put some shells into Yamakaze, because those other two ain't going anywhere. Nope. Especially after that. So we need to get a couple shells into Yamakaze to ensure that they don't make it out. Oh, there it is. That's it. 3 more Japanese destroyers committed to the deep. Alright. I think we know how this is going to go. Let's go ahead and finish her up. Nice. Excellent. 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 Alright. So, Umikaze, Kawakaze, and the Yamakaze all hit. 2 sunk. This guy's probably going to sink. If we hear any sinking sounds anytime soon, it's probably from this. Mark 14. Where is the escort? Where's the escort here? Come on. He's got to know. Oh. Oh. This is surprising. I wasn't expecting this. This is a raid at Darwin. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they caught up to something at Darwin, but to what end? What are we trying to do here? Is it just harvesting these ships, or is there something coming in here too? All right. Another painful day for the Japanese here. Okay, got another big raid going into Manila today. Marginal damage. He can drop this down so much lower and still avoid the flag. I don't know why he flies so high. In the Philippines, anything over 10,000 feet. No, anything over like 9,000 feet is more or less okay. There's just nothing there. Nothing near that can hurt you anyway. Saw this coming, guys. Did I not call this last turn? I knew there'd be a cap trap here. I knew it. Wenchow sucks, man. Alright, let's see what they do here. These aren't particularly great aircraft, but they'll do something. So let's see what they do. Well, I'm sure they'll disrupt some aim. Alright, so it was kind of a weakish cap trap, but it was something. At least they put it up. 1 lily destroyed, 9 damage, and basically caused the raid to be ineffective. Okay, now he's bombing Hong Kong to give it a little boost for the... Yeah, he's targeting the ground units here. He's trying to create disruption so that when he attacks again, the units can't defend as well. And here he goes again with these unescorted raids. It's so dangerous. Okay, another big attack on Shenyang. I guess he's trying to eject the... he's trying to eject these... our Chinese units out of here. Singapore raid. Pretty good results, actually. He's catching a lot of disabled aircraft on the ground that can't get out. Okay, there's our flak starting to have an effect here. He's flying so high too. That's the thing. I mean, I get it. He's trying to mitigate flak losses, but when you're that high up, you're not hitting anything except for a wildebeest on the ground. Do you guys see what I'm saying about these unescorted raids? This is just so unnecessary. Like, what are we getting out of this? Sending these lilies by themselves to attack this little Chinese unit. Because there's no rules here. He's probably moving in reserve mode, which means that bombing them doesn't slow them down. So what are we getting for this? This is just cap trap bait. That's what this is. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. You get nothing for it. Oh, okay. Little reverse action here. It looks like Mr. Loka correctly deduced where Desert Wolf was going to be striking today. Let's see how this works out. It says no losses, but the other thing is that nothing got hit. So, good job by Loka for correctly deducing that that's what this was. Cool. Good for him. No resource hits today. Kind of random, but okay. Ooh, come on, guys. Let's hit something. There we go. Alright, well, these Catalinas kind of came up short today. For whatever reason, they're not carrying bombs. Or they're not carrying torpedoes, but they got one bomb hit. Watch these guys. They never miss, man. See what I said? They never miss, dude. I don't know what it is about these kingfishers. Why they're so effective. The seagulls and the kingfishers, they're just so good at this. And that ship's probably going to sink. And wildebeests. Oh man, something's they missed their chance here. Torpedo hit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, a good raid out of there. Again, this is not the first day he's come in here. So he knows that there's air threats, but he's continuing to drive his ships in here with no air cover. Why would you do that? He just is. Loka treats everything as completely expendable. And yes, I guess it is. You get plenty of these ships over time. But what he's doing is he's giving points to the allied player for this. Why would you do that on purpose? Okay, I can tell he's getting desperate. He's bombing Wake. Alright, what are we rating here? Nothing important. So 11 torpedoes were expended for 1 AKL. Pretty eventful little AM phase there. I like to see those naval attacks. Those are my favorite. Especially when the Japanese elect not to defend them. What are we gonna hit here? Wildebeest out of Tarakan. Ooh. Come on, let's put a bomb in that bad boy. Ah, darn it. Oh, we got one. Nice job, Wildebeests. Atago and Arashio. One 500-pound bomb into the Arashio. Nice hit. Okay, daily nuisance bombing at Guam. Ah! That's like the third Mark 14 fail today. These ships are just begging to get shot up. There's no escort on these. Just begging for it. Oh, I don't think the Alden's going to make it, guys. Didn't quite make it home. Oh, man. That 5-inch gun just can't miss, huh? More shell hits into these guys. I guess they're just unloading supply. Okay, let's get some land combat today. What do we got? Okay, another shock attack on this rail line on the way to Suchao. This is a pretty standard move by the Japanese. 89th Corps surrenders. End of that one. And another deliberate attack of Hong Kong. What do you think, guys? Is today the day he gets it? December 12th. Let's see. I don't think so, but you never know. Nope. They don't. They don't, but it's not looking too good. I would say maybe one more turn, the 13th of December, and I think he'll have it. He did get the fort down to 0. And that is a lot of destroyed squads, so I think the end is kind of near for... Yeah, for Hong Kong. I think it's not much longer. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. Another really standard move by the Japanese. Oh, going for a shock attack at Kavieng. Will it be enough? Nope. Oof. Yikes. Yeah, he basically trashed that unit with that shock attack. Right, now he's going to have to bring more troops in there to get that place out of there. Not good. Really not much to say about these. Alright, we'll get a good look at what's going on here now. So, looks like the Japanese have 2-1 on the island. That's not enough to attack. There, see, I was expecting this. This is a counterattack at Toungoo, and they should have no trouble wiping out these paratroopers. Yep, these guys are dead, dead, dead. Okay, no, they're not dead. So hang. Look at this. What in the world? 151 to 10, 10 to 1 odds, and the Japanese hang on for dear life. That's impressive. Yeah, but they're not going anywhere. Okay, Kwaite. You know, I do the exact same move with my Japanese campaigns. Almost identical thing that I did. Very standard. Okay, Victoria Point. These are paratroopers, so he's using paratroopers to capture this place. Okay, why not? It's not a horrible move because what that does is it basically cuts off retreat paths for this unit in Chumphon. So when you attack these and kill them, they have to surrender because they can't get... Well, they might be able to go this way, but I don't know. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the numbers. This shouldn't take too long today. This turn was not as crazy as other days. Okay, aircraft losses today. 13 for the Japanese, 5 for the Allies. 4 Lilies, some Nates, a couple Tinas. I wonder what they're doing. We lost 2 P-40Es, 2 Buffaloes, and a Wildebeest. 13 to 5. Okay, ship sunk this turn. Oh, wow. That seems like a bit much. Wow. Okay, let's sort this by Navy. So the Allies lost a bunch of little crappy things near Balikpapan. The Alden sank and some AKLs. Now the British lose nothing of note, but this is where I'm a little concerned for the Japanese. I-165 and I-156 appear to have hit more mines. One at Batavia, one at Surabaya. I don't really know why they were going into these hexes. That seems incredibly dangerous to me. Maybe they were going in there for mine laying. I don't really know. Yeah, these can carry mines, so I'm wondering if they went in there to lay mines. But I think that's a very dangerous strategy to go into bases with known minefields to lay mines. So there you go. We heard several mine strikes this last turn. It appears to be Japanese submarines, and what a waste. I don't recommend that. All right, so let's take a look at the situation. All right, in the Pacific, we have Kirobutai near Laysan Island, moving towards Midway, at least for now, or moving west, maybe to support Wake. I don't know, because at Wake, it ain't looking so hot. The Japanese are stranded here now, from what I can see. And looking at the actual allies, the 1st Marine Defense Battalion is looking super healthy. They have almost no disabled combat power at all, just some support. So that's quite healthy. Disruption and fatigue are not too high. So this unit ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Now, the only concern that I see here is the supply situation's pretty low. And I'm not really sure what DW can do to fix that, unless he does like sub resupply missions, but that's going to take a week or more to get there and do that. So if these guys die, it's going to be due to supply starvation. It won't be due to this unit that landed here. These guys are trashed. Okay, in China, what can I make of this situation here? Not much. I don't get it. So I'm seeing the usual Japanese moves here, but not much else. And what is it, the 13th of December? I feel like I would be seeing a lot more stuff moving around by now, and I'm just not. We have this thrust that's now making a weird turn to go to the south of Changsha. Why he's choosing this way, I don't know. But that's going to take quite a few days to traverse this because there's no road connecting the hexes. So this is probably going to take at least, I don't know, 8 to 10 days to go this direction, because I see a little move arrow. I don't know if you guys can see it. Just above the N in Changsha, it's pointing to the southwest. So where he's going, I don't really know. I'm just not seeing a lot of cohesion here from the Japanese, and he is completely abandoning the Wenchao thing, at least right now. And every day that you wait makes it even harder and harder to take this place. And these guys are going to head into Changsha, I guarantee you. When they get into the next hex, sorry, Wenchao, they're going to try to go into Wenchao. These guys, it's 630 AV heading which direction? Wenchao. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so bad for him. I don't like it, guys. You got to knock Wenchao off early. Okay, Hong Kong. Doing a little bit better here for the Japanese now. I do believe that the Allies are getting a little damaged. Let me see here. TOE. Well, I don't know. They did lose a lot of squads last turn, but there's still fighting power left in this thing, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe one more day, but they do have 0 forts. I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen at Hong Kong at this point, but I feel like it would have been done a lot quicker if he had swapped out the divisions and brought the 2nd Division down and traded out the infantry regiment. But what do I know? Okay, no other real movement here in Malaya, other than I see that he's now into Taiping, presumably with an armored unit. Yeah, that looks like an armored unit. And he's going to continue working down this road here, but DW has some blocking forces that he's going to put in here, which will slow these guys down substantially as they work their way down the peninsula. These 2 divisions here, in and of themselves, are not sufficient to take Singapore, because Singapore has 930 AV. Let's look at the base. not building forts yet, but with that many engineers in there and that many engineer vehicles, remember each engineer vehicle is equivalent to 5 engineer squads. So call this 250, 260 engineer equivalent in Singapore. If he doesn't keep up bombing, this is going to be caught up with, and they'll get forts built here. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I was correct. I see a mine laid here at Balikpapan, so I'm assuming the sub that hit a mine here was trying to drop a mine field, which it did, but it died doing it. And allegedly, another sub was killed in and around Surabaya, so I'm assuming it hit a mine going into here. Why they went in there, I won't know. It doesn't seem smart to do that. No other real activity in the Dutch East Indies other than he's definitely going for Balikpapan. And again, I don't know if he's just going in there to raid ships or if he's actually trying to attack this place. But to me, it's extremely dangerous to be trying to take these oil bases, if that's what he's doing, when you have Surabaya, Batavia, Palembang, basically all of the major Allied airfields that can launch B-17s to bomb the oil. I wouldn't do it myself. And if you look here, guys, there's P-40s here at Balikpapan. These are presumably from, what are they called? The thing. What am I trying to say? The Philippines. So that's going to give you some air cover. And these are P-40Bs, which are my personal favorites. They are definitely better in a pure fighter standpoint than the P-40E. The only difference is they really can't do the fighter bombing thing, which P-40Es are very good at. But fighter on fighter, these can actually hold their own quite a bit better than your P-40E can. We do have sighting of the Boise and the Houston. They appear to be going into Kendari to rearm and refuel. Also, real quick, I thought I would show you where Force Z is at. I did locate it. It's right here. It does appear that he's heading to Cape Town. Force Z is done. There won't be any more combat out of these guys for the next foreseeable future. They're going to probably head back to repair all this damage that they've taken. So, no more Force Z in the Dutch East Indies, but I think that's a smart move. DW tried to use them offensively, but they got hit by some aircraft. And rather than just continuing to suicide the men, discretion is the better part of valor, and he's going to send them back to repair so they can be reused again later on. I don't think that's a bad move at all. So let's get down in here to the Solomons, where there's really not a lot of activity. Don't really know what the plan is here for the Japanese yet. And a couple things that I noticed out here in the South Pacific. One, this is the destroyer that was shot up by the where is it? The Louisville last turn. For some reason, it's heading to Rossel Island. I think that was just a temporary waypoint. My guess is that it's going to turn and head towards Townsville or even Brisbane to rearm, because there's nothing at Rossel Island to do that with. So that's the one destroyer. But look at this. What is this? A 5-ship task force moving west, I guess towards Brisbane? What is in that? Is there a battleship in that, or is that something else? I don't recall seeing this until today for the last few days. So I would like to see where this is going and what it's going to do and what's actually in it. So I believe by next turn we'll probably have a good look as to what that is. Anyway, that's the turn. This one was a little bit more quiet than the rest, but that's okay because they all can't be full of action, right? We'll see what happens in the next one, though, and I'll catch you guys on that one.